Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Monsieur, hello everybody, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in my let's play of Hearts of Iron 4. And всем привет, дорогие друзья. So, in my brand new let's play of Hearts of Iron 4, and guess as whom? In the country, in the mod Emperor of the World. Get into it. So we have, well, in this mod basically, the French Empire won the Napoleonic Wars. It even says more than a century ago the great Napoleon conquered as far as the eye could see, from Portugal to Moscow and from Berlin to Maple. Since then, the French Empire has expanded her influence and strength throughout the world, confirming the nation's place as the only great power. However, this rapid expansion has left many distasteful towards the emperor and would happily see him dead, exiled, or simply begging for his mercy. Has France's luck run out, or is this just the beginning? That's Bonaparte. But, well, I mean, the French Empire is truly the strongest nation in the game. I think, therefore, we are going to play as a weak nation. We are going to play not as the US, we are going to play as Russia. Well, Russia. Firstly, we are being ruled by the church, by the Orthodox Church. Can somebody believe that? Russia is being ruled by a religious instance, by the Orthodox Church. That's unbelievable. We have to change that at once. Well, yeah, look, there is the Russia Orthodox Church. There is a code of personality surrounding the leader of this nation, based on belief they either are a descendant of or even are gods. So we are a completely undeveloped nation. That's horrible in the first instance. Secondly, we have a indecisive government. The Russian government cannot decide on its visions and beliefs. So let's read the brief history. The late 19th century was a period of turmoil for the Russian Empire. Rapidly spreading disease in the east and varying lack of food and resources in the west led to frequent revolts that would quickly be put down by the army. This period seemingly ended in the 1900s, when the Tsar retook control of industry and overall the people, providing nationalized healthcare and food. However, this would be short-lived and another famine struck the entire nation, including the capital. In response, a group of religious clerics, not that I love, seized control, and now Russia is a theocratic dictatorship. Oh my god, may God help Russians. You know what, I think I'm going to go democratic as Russia. Yes, I am going to go democratic as Russia, because no other countries are democratic. Therefore we shall do this. Russia, Patriarch Sergius, we get rid of that bastard here. Regular and historical air focus is fine. Let's get into the game. But yeah, we are playing as weak Russia. But the only good thing we have is a population of 105 million. That's it. We have 32 factories in total. We have 10 military and 19 civilian. The French Empire has 3 times more civilian and twice more military. That's, yeah, they are weak. Plus we have these, we can only use 10 factories to build. Oh my god. Well, I have to build more civilian factories nevertheless. I have to, yeah, let's build them here. These provinces, let's build a good amount of factories here. Alright. Also, we are playing with a mod called the Road to the 56. So we have a complete new research tree here, as well as here. That's all new, special research division, etc. We can research lots of new stuff, which is making the game far more interesting. There you see as well, lots of marines, mountain infantry, desert infantry, etc, etc. Just everything. That's superb. Nevertheless, we have to focus on our industry. So let's get production, let's get construction, as well as let's get engineering. There we go. We have no slots left already. Alright, our army is 95,000 strong. We have a non-existent army. A non-existent army as the Russian. So we are weaker than Ukraine probably. Ukraine is more troops than we do, I bet. They have 5 to 10 divisions. We have... Oh my god, why are we so weak? Well, okay. Let's get artillery. Yes, we have American artillery. We have American artillery. Is that a joke? Perhaps. I don't mind, to be honest. Well, okay, I think the Russians may have used them. I don't know. We have Russians gunners like this. So look, we are getting 1 gun per day. Whoa. 4 guns per day. Is that a joke? 4 guns per day. What's that? We are getting 5 guns per day. Is that a joke? It's minus 5%. Oh my god. 5 guns per day. We are getting 1 artillery per week. Oh, Russia. Oh, dear God, help us through this time of trouble. I'm not gonna get authorized. Oh, fine, let's get artillery, sport equipment. So let's, there we go. 5 guns per day. 5 guns per day. Oh, my stomach hurts already if I see that. We have a non-existent air force and a non-existent navy. We have to rebuild everything from scratch. Everything from scratch. I think I can't anymore, to be honest. We have outdated ships everywhere. The only newest thing we have is submarines. So let's get submarines then. Submarine Series 9. I don't know what's the newest one. Newest submarine is Series 5. Shushka. Let's check actually. It's 16.6, torpedo like 16.6, obviously fire range 7. Don't know like which series we should use. Like 4000 anti-air 1, anti-air is 1 as well for capacity use. It's 40, it's 25, 7 to 36. Let's get, it costs the same, let's get fine this one. Deploy them here in Murmansk. We're getting 5 submarines per year. Oh my God, we have to bring Russia back. We are so undeveloped. Well, at least we want to get rid of that Patriarch soldiers. We will get secular, therefore we have the, also about the Russian focus tree. Russia has a completely customized and a really in-deep focus tree here. It's really the biggest focus tree I have probably seen in my life. It's a really huge, insanely huge focus tree, insanely huge. Therefore, I need to develop my industry before we get rid of the current system. Therefore, I will go for this line to start immediately and to get, more factories. So let's go for a secular Russia. I'm actually, the Mongol Empire leave their faction. Well, they left the faction, like, we are in the Comintern, but we are the only member of the Comintern. The Mongol Empire, oh, they are absolute monarchists, that's why. Okay, they left the faction. Well, fine. What's Arc de Triomphe attack? Napoleon I ordered the construction of the Arc de Triomphe to symbolize the victory of the French people over Europe. For a century it has stood in the center of Paris, a grandeur structure attracting tourists from all over the world. However, this also meant that radical revolutionaries such as the De Leonists saw it as a monument to the spoils oppressive empire that the monarchist has built. This anger has turned into a direct attack on the Arc, with a large bomb detonated at its base at midday. The death and injured toll continues to rise, and the emperor is expected to make a statement soon. Interesting. Let's check our army. Our army is basically, well, you can say it's non-existent. We have some cavalry here. We have our capital, holy god, look to that. We have cavalry. Cavalries are completely useless in the first instance. We have 16 divisions in total. Wow. Wow. Let's get them all to Moscow. And let's start them training afterwards when they arrived. Let's separate the ones out which are trained already. We have mountaineers, but I will change the cavalries to basic infantry divisions. Yeah, that has to be changed for sure. Helsinki Guards, 3rd Cavalry, 1st Cavalry, 2nd Cavalry, 4th Cavalry. They will be changed to Strelkovaya, what's Garna? Oh, that's Mountaineers, I think. Garna Strelkovaya Divizia. I think, I'm not sure. That's Mountaineers. Perhaps, Strelkovaya Divizia. Cavalry, I wanna have no cavalry in my army. They are just weak. Cavalry, there we go. Being trained superbly. Alright, not 95,000. We have a non-existent industry. We are producing 9 rifles per day. 9 rifles per day. We are a undeveloped nation. Our efficiency is 19.2%. There you see, there you see. The damn Patriarch. Let's check Ukraine. They are 5 to 7 actually. We could, well, next these countries actually at one point. The LRH is absolute monarchist. Well, they have 10 to 11 civilian factories though, so I think, I mean, they have 4 to 5 factories. I think I can handle the Kingdom of Livonia just fine. So we went secular. Let's justify a war goal on the Kingdom of Livonia already. Take Luga and Pskov back. I mean, they were Russian, they will stay Russian. Okay, no focus set. I'll go for the development scheme. Russia is a backward and undeveloped nation that is still heavily reliant on agriculture. Industrialization occurred in most of the world decades ago, and now it's the job of the national development scheme to bring us into the modern age. We have to. I'm asking myself, I don't see the Latvian here. Asking myself, what do I want to see here? Let's do. We can side with the aristocrats, we can side with the theocrats, no way. Or we can side with the federalists. I think I will side with the federalists, yeah. How I said, you want to get freedom. Do I want to do a united nation or a confederate system? Anti-French gatherings in Italy. Oh, being a long-time ally of France, the Italian government has made sure it remains that way with the empire, with one of the ways big almost bankrupting the country. No matter what class, this left many people bitter and only sportive of the monarchy when it came to days of great national celebration. In the past few decades, this anti-royal dissident has increased to a point where gatherings of like-minded Italians reached the thousands, albeit to be put down by the armed forces. From the Leonists to nationalists and Strasserists to Americanists, these are all the voices of people terribly unsatisfied with the king and will do whatever it takes to bring Italy into a supposedly golden age. Interesting. Well, I will have to simply develop. Okay, I cannot yet. But it's here. We have a complete new special research division. Which path do we want to go? In the States, it's not what we need. Division attrition, reinforced red research time. We can choose off one of these paths, I think. Well, I need a land doctrine as well. We have the mass assault doctrine. I think I will. I don't know. Let's. Yeah, we can choose between so many things. It's unbelievable. Let's go for mechanical computing, I guess. My 3%. Yeah. Soon we got the basic machine tools. What's that? Constitutional change in Portugal. King Manuel of Portugal led a legacy of isolationism. During his reign, the Portuguese Empire never expanded its colonial holdings, unlike other nations like France, Japan and England. The provinces in Bengal provided little economic prosperity back at home, and many never had the money to purchase anything above their basic needs. This left a large portion of the population bitter, but not necessarily anti-monarchist, rather anti-manual. However, over this time this feeling did turn into republicanism, and numerous parties were formed to take advantage of the political atmosphere. Not long ago, it was confirmed by the royal house that King Manuel had died of a heart attack. However, this gave the Americanists a situation to push forward their message, and thus they called for immediate constitutional reform. The people's will or root of family and Americanism has... Let's check. Portugal is... Oh, actually ruled by Americanists, so that's rather interesting, if you ask me. It is, yeah. The US is also Americanists, but they didn't expand into Louisiana, but sure they will. I mean, they are strong. Yeah, it's also worth playing as the US at one point, as Canada, etc. We may play as France as well, but for this let's play, we're gonna play as... What's that construction? As Russia. Okay, so time to do the council reorganization, or actually let's check in industrial rapid developments. Nationalize the program. Well, that's all things I need, to be honest. Yeah, let's focus on construction technology. We need firstly to develop our country out of the ruins the patriarch left us in. The patriarch. God damn it. Do you want to concentrated or dispersed industry? I would say dispersed is the best. I just always go for dispersed from that point on. Simply like it more. Getting open 8 political power per day. I'll save and go when I'm in war against war economy. Oh, we need more than 15% world tension. God damn it. Oh, we could go for partial mobilization then, I think. Our units are trained. Let's train here against the Kingdom of Livonia just to push against Riga, and after Riga they should capitulate. I hope they won't join the Napoleonist faction. Sure they won't. Yeah, we have to take care of the low world tension and yeah, gain some vital area back. We have all Soviet generals though, so General Georgy Zhukov we have twice. So that's not bad. First incident. As the Venetian Republic was once a nation centuries ago, the people of that city and even the surrounding regions are still fiercely anti-royal. As the Italian government continues to shut down peaceful meetings of Venetian separatists, it is clear that these citizens, both young and old, cannot be stopped. This was proven today in a disastrous terrorist attack on a French convoy. Just past 3 AM outside Venice, the vessels all went up in blinding explosions against the night sky, with all on board instantly killed besides a very small group of survivors. When word about that incident reached Bologna, the king stated that there was too little money and manpower to increase protection for incoming, outgoing and anchored French vessels. There is not a good side of the story for France. Tragic. Well, it's good because we are anti-French. So, do we want to do the independent program, which gives us a bigger output, or is... Let's do the independent program, that's better, because we'll not always build civilian factories, but we'll always want a higher factory output. So this program will not be so widespread and known throughout the nation. Rather, as an independent version, it will remain in the shadows, focusing on bringing prosperity to the people without their knowledge, at least for the time being. That sounds nice for me. That's ahead of time. Then let's go ahead and actually get a doctrine, yeah. And the pocket defense. I've been going. Georgy Zhukov is preparing for the invasion of the Kingdom of Livonia. After Livonia, well, the Ukrainians, they have 8 to 11 divisions. That's a problem. We have the Persians and the Ottomans here. The Ottomans have a really strong industry. They have 40 to 49 civilian factories. Wow. Alright, this Persian industry is done. Venetian separatists unite with Italian nationalists. While the groups support independence for Venice have remained isolationist for decades, it has become clear that they and the Italian nationalists have just formed an alliance, with the former dropping the core elements of its cause. Now the strength of Venetians and the nationalists have merged, as now gatherings of like-minded citizens begin to form coherent policies against the royal government. No one in the world can truly know what will happen in Italy, but it is inevitable that some sort of clash between the dissidents and the royals will occur within the coming years, and by that time maybe it will be the dissidents who get the upper hand. Well, I truly hope that they shall get the upper hands. I truly hope that. ETSRD, let's get the Special Research Division. We must establish a division that will focus on our research efforts and allow us to concentrate our military and industry in ways that will benefit the nation. We have 300 political power points. I have apparently some Ukraine occupied. Well, I'm not gonna give you some, even one chunk of land. Can be sure of that. Well, Belarus, they are nationalists, terrorists, they kind of look fascist for me. I think, yeah, that I will, yeah, now against Ukraine, I will, yes, yeah. Just to fight against Ukraine. We also get a focus tree for Ukraine, but it's all the way down below here. We can skip that, I guess. We can skip these focus trees like cooperation with Ukraine. No, I will simply annex them, that's it. And we'll annex Ukraine. Unification with Belarus. Perhaps we can do that, but ultimatum. Well, what's that? Ultimatum Livonia. It's too far away. We will get them earlier. Now we got this. Time to take a break through long. What's that? If not ahead of time. I don't know what that means. Let's do the. I really want to get rid, although we want to get rid from my current system, but I need my industry. You know what? I will get rid first, and after that I will start industrializing. Yeah. So, long-term research. Yeah, let's do the council reorganization. And yeah, the war is upcoming against the Kingdom of Leonia. Although Omani Sultanate declared war on the Knight Emirates. Let's check. They have 3 divisions and they have 3. But the Omani Sultanate has better forces. The Americanist Conference. The National Americanist Party has organized a large open conference. The event, attended by many supporters, supposedly highlighted the lack of freedom in the nation. Or was that Ambassador killed in Bologna, the major representative of France and Italy, frequently met with the king to discuss future policies of their 2 nations and the continental system. Today, however, a different story unfolded. From the police report, it appears though when the ambassador's driver decided to take a shortcut through the smaller streets of Bologna, a prepared gang of armed Deleons stepped out of hiding and approached the vehicle. With nowhere to run, the 2 occupants were brutally gunned down by the group, stripped of their clothing and then hung in the street for the city to see. This barbaric act was applauded by mostly anti-French surrounding citizens who spat on the bodies before the police arrived. This is not just a disaster for Italy, but a clear warning from the Deleonists of the populace. What a bit of populace. Where will war go against Livonia? Livonia declare war. There we go. Declare war. So Russia declared war on the Kingdom of Livonia. There we go. Slow down the speed and advance rapidly. Now the Livonians actually went to a counter-offensive against us. They have 10 to 13 divisions, we have 16. We should win the war nevertheless. May it be a war of attrition, we will win and preserve. Yeah, we certainly have not enough troops, that's for certain. I'm gonna train more Strelkovaya Divizia. Let's train them in Novgorod. Let's train 8, fine. And the war, it's kind of stalemate, but we have more troops and they're retreating. That's great. Здравствует Россия! We are pushing towards Pskov. Pskov. We have looked to the mighty Russian fleet, consisting of 5 submarines. What Central America declared war on Yucatan, where... oh, I see. Central America is nationalist and Yucatan as well, but they don't like each other, apparently. We've done a council reorganization, we are going to side with the Federalists. The current system of government is corrupt and oppresses the basic freedoms of the people. Something has to change, if we are to progress into the modern era. It has to, and it shall. Can we get the advisor? Oh, we actually can. What do you want to get? National Conservative, National Liberal, National Federalists, RNFR, Georgist, Collectivists, quite a bit. Yeah, I don't want the aristocrats. We want a nation to be ruled by the people, by the freedom of the people. Здравствует Россия! Now it's time to get the war economy. There we go, that's what I wanted. So deeply great, superb. Alright, there we go. We have another export, so that's fine. We did encircle 1 division here. Our losses are 62,000 and the Livonian losses are 13,000. Deepest colonies in Livonia, but we'll crush you nevertheless. Time to get the construction too, so we can build our factories faster. We have just 23 civilian, that's nothing. But with our war economy we will get more. We just 32 per day. That's nothing. That's really nothing, kind of. We have crab tanks, we have old planes. I'm just gonna focus on my army now, on my military needs per se. Military needs, yeah, 2 artillery per day, 2 artillery. Oh, okay. We're pushing into Livonia, we have to capture Riga though. But we'll establish the old Soviet frontier, maybe the old Russian imperial frontier. Because let's check the ideologies, they are national conservative. Next to the Kingdom of Poland, Kingdom of Galicia, Ukraine, Belarus. We are justifying against Ukraine? Oh, we aren't. The Union of Poland, Belarus. Against whom should we justify next though? Mongolian Empire strengthen the communist regime, or they even have a focus tree, that's interesting. I'm not justifying against anyone, am I? I'm not. Well, we shall justify against the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians. And get Crimea back into Russian rule. What we done in the 1st of September 1937. They have a good amount of divisions, but we'll have more. That's for certain, we'll have more. Nationalism in southern Italy. Following the Italian government's campaign of nationalist crackdowns in the north, it has become clear that the organizations and people involved moved to the southern regions to hold most of their gatherings. On the border with Papal Tuscany, large areas of those supporting a united and anti-French Italian peninsula spread their word, with some moving further in the Papal territory. This has both created tensions with the Rome government and also strained the armed forces of Italy, who are focused on the former hive of the Swiss border. This proves that no matter how hard the royals push to destroy their people's business, something drastic has to be done to maintain the status quo. The Italians are weak. They are. I don't know, do I want to do the United Nations or the Confederate system? A complete confederation is not the way forward, although it may be in a name of confederacy with the assumption of liberal power. We will always be a united nation. Yeah, I don't want a ruled nation, to be honest. I don't know. I will have a little bit of research on that. Yeah, I'll research this. Therefore, let's focus on our industry. Let's do the tech breakthrough, long-term research. But for the next one, I don't know what that means. It just says the dots. I think it isn't finished. It's a bug. Let's do the rapid development. Tech breakthrough sees construction companies. That's nice, actually. All the push companies have continue the push. Ease pressure. Industrial. Why does it say dots? I think it even doesn't work. Yeah, okay, we'll have to go this path, so let's do the rapid developments. Rapid developments. Riga. Our pushing continues. Our units, I will simply deploy them, I can try them later. So, Georgy Zhukov, go ahead and train these units. I'm of course going to modify them and give them actually, guess what, artilleries. One only first, because we don't have that many, and an engineer company. Sport artillery, okay, there we go, that's fine. Yep, now we need artillery and sport equipment. But our army is growing, we have 166,000 soldiers fighting for us. That's Prussia. Prussia is in the Axis, but they sadly don't have a custom focus tree yet. Faction efforts. The French, they are expanding the empire. Yeah, the French empire with the continental. No, they are not that strong how I thought they would be. They aren't. Although we are one of the weakest countries. One of the weakest major countries at least. Yeah. I mean, it's also fun to play as Russian because we have a custom focus tree. Yeah, push into Lithuania. We have to push them as well into Lithuania and the Polish border. Advance rapidly. They are doing the armed effort too. That's something. At least we'll get one more factory to annex, will we? Haha. Yeah. They are 40% towards capitulation. Yeah, we did encircle the divisions in Estonia. Yeah. Victory is imminent. Победа будет за нами. Победа будет за нами. Victory shall be ours. We have lots of points. Also, we can choose our national character here, so the mod is making the game really more interesting long term, because we have lots of things to research. It's making the game more interesting. So, do you want sphere of influence, exchange of ideas, closed doors, ideology drift defense? I don't think it will matter, because the AI won't boost to the popularity of other countries. It won't. It simply won't. Therefore, I will do the exchange of ideas. It simply fits to the democratic nature of the Russians. The FPR, Федеральная партия России. No, Федеративная партия России. Federal Party of Russia. Yeah, Федеративная партия России has a popularity of 30%. But I'll do a research here. And after this episode, we decide on what we are gonna be. So let's finish the rapid development. We captured Riga. They finished their focus soon. They are doing the infrastructure efforts. I'll let them do it. Now our advance is continuing. Tallinn, they are 69% towards capitulation. We're gonna push into Tallinn. I think I may do a halt because it's, well, let's see. They have 7 civilian factories. Still 7. Yeah, we're gonna put them to good use. I can assure you of that, that's for sure. So all I want is quick victory, quick and rapid victory. Так точно! Вперед! Вперед! To victory! Стрелковая дивизия. I have the feeling I wanna add them more artillery, but later. At first, try them in Moskva. Let's train so many as we can. 18. Of course, firstly they should go to the reinforcement of our troops. Reinforcement first, always. Okay, and second is done. Smyrna. And second these divisions. Oh, there we got Treaty of Tallinn. Full annexation of the Kingdom of Livonia. And the turn. There we go, Treaty of Tallinn. Russia took 8 states. The Kingdom of Livonia was annexed and 5,047 equipment has been seized. There we go. Superb. Now we got more factories we can use. We will use them. Let's see. Count. We got how many factories in total? I think we lost some because this isn't our core state. Yeah. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. We got 10 civilian and 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got 4. Oh, damn it. You got 4 military. That's something. That's worth it. And I will train the untrained divisions now. And then prepare the rest for the invasion of Ukraine. Российско-украинская война against Ukraine. Well, the Ukrainians have 11 to 18 divisions. They have 7 military and 9 to 11 civilian factories. They have 34 civilian factories. Instruction 3 we got. Time to go for the dispersed industry, of course. And after the special research division, I shall go ahead and get the improved machine tools, because industry is uttermost important for us. We are weak, so we need a powerful Russian industrial powerhouse, that's for sure. Soon our focus is finished. Then we got 2 more military factories. Such a great thing, isn't it? I'll take a break when I got these, actually. So we got this, great. I'll take a break here. So thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and to vote down below if there are any active votes. Also, I'm Sacred and I'm out. See you all next time, and goodbye.